With Twist TV, and I'm back with another video because y'all gotta understand this is gonna be what grinds my gear moment. I done made a two-parter to this, and I don't mean to ramble, but I had to get on here and say this because it's so freaking annoying. When I say it's so freaking annoying, when I seen the video about the black girl saying, why is there a study on the mental psyche of a black woman? And I realized because all everybody want to do is get into the mind of the black woman. All they want to do is get into their mind and corrupt it. They want you to think your men hate you. They want you to think that you're unloved, unprotected. All of these different freaking mind games. And what's so mind-boggling about the situation is everybody want to tell black women all these negative things. They want to reinforce negative things in the mind of black women. Can I ask you, does anybody care? Can we just think about ourselves and y'all think about yourself? Why are white people not looking at their own women? Can I ask, why is there so much study on a black community when white community women are messed up mentally? They're getting their butts done all crazy, lips done injected with old trash bags and grounded up can and paper bag. Again, I don't know why anyone would have a diaper full of trying to wipe somebody else's ass. Your own women ain't right. Study their ass. Study them. Figure out why a white woman want a black baby. Y'all over in our business studying us, trying to mind F us all the time. And the problem is your own backyard is messed up. White women don't know whether they want to be pasty as ghosts or black as night. They lips full of injected stuff, fetus, baby, ankle. Everything is in these women's face and ass, and y'all over here talking about the black woman in blonde weaves. Leave us. Leave us be. Worry about y'all women. Stop trying to get in the mind of black women. Our men love us just fine. We are protected just fine. Stop taking occurrences that happen in every race and trying to manifest it and emphasize it in the black race. That's why I always say there's no such thing as black on black crime. Why? Because white people kill each other at the same number that black people kill each other. Asians kill each other at the same rate that black people kill each other. You are going to kill whom you got access to the most. Period. There's no such black men don't hate black women no more than white men hate white women. Period. I am so tired of hearing all these races conspire and talk about black folk. Leave us alone. Stop studying black women. That we are regular women. We behave like regular women. That's just it. There's nothing more different than us other than culture. That's it. We behave like you have masculine women of every race. There are women who are not afraid of men. There are women who are submissive, not submissive. That just comes with every culture around the globe. I was just going on a rampage before. And I realized that when black people make podcasts, we only discuss ourselves and all the problems with ourselves. Every other race that make a podcast always discuss everything but themselves. They are always in other races' business. And they're always talking about black folk. Can I give you advice, other races? Please. And I'm going to go through race by race, starting with white folk. Your own women are fucked up. Fucked up. You're insecure at a rate that makes absolutely no sense. It was a statistic that was done on how insecure white women are in comparison to black women. And the fact of the matter is, black women are more ridiculed in America about how they look than white women, but white women tend to be more insecure than black women. Why is that? Because white women are not the standard of beauty. Despite that you will make an average to ugly white woman, the main character in a movie, at the end of the day, women like Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner are celebrated. Not for their whiteness, but for their look of looking like a black woman. So since she's not really the standard of beauty, she now feels like she got to look like me in order to be beautiful. That's why a white woman is more insecure than a black woman, because despite the fact that we are ridiculed, our features are celebrated more. Yeah. And this is America. Let's keep it 100. So while you are talking about black women, can you cease to not? Because your own women need help. Fix their self-esteem. Stop worrying yourself about us. Stop getting into our minds. Stop tricking us. We don't need it. Your women need help. Asian women, stop talking about our vaginas. Don't worry about whether my vagina hole can fit a black man's penis or an Asian man's penis. It's none of your business. Worry about why Asian men want women that look opposite of them. So much that women are getting their nose chiseled down and making themselves look like extraterrestrial. They lose weight so much, everybody walking around there 25 pounds, and they think that's as pale as a ghost, and they think that that's cute. Worry about that shit. Worry about the suicide rates of Asian men and women. Why don't concern yourself with the vaginas of black women? I think we can handle our own vaginas. Worry about the stuff in your own race. Don't come over here. Latinos, are you kidding me? You have the same ish that goes on in black communities in your community. Self-hating Hispanics who don't like their brown-skinned counterparts, despite the fact that you can make a brown-skinned kid, you discriminate against the brown-skinned children, you ostracize them, mistreat them, and abuse them emotionally. You don't just do this to the brown-skinned ones, but you do this to any Latino that can. One of my best friends, I ain't gonna say her name, was a Puerto Rican girl, and she was pale Puerto Rican. But she was ostracized by other Latinos because she did not speak the language. They wouldn't be her friend, and they bullied her. You got your own mess, not to mention all the cosmetic surgery of you taking old pencil sharpenings and shoving them up your butt to expand the ratio of your backside, and now your skin is rotting off. You look crazy when you got a little leg and a big old butt that don't add up. Worry about yourself. Stop coming into our communities talking about our stuff. Talking about us. Clean your own nose before you go and wipe someone else's. Need I say it more? Do you want me to keep going? There should never be a time where any other race can focus on black people, because we don't got the time to focus even with the stuff that's going on with us. You hear about black men being lynched, beat up, stabbed, and killed by white men on a regular day basis. We got so much going on in our lives. How can white people even have the time to want to hate somebody? How do you got the time? How? There's so much stuff y'all got kids to raise. You trying to leave inheritance. How the hell do you got time to hate somebody? How do you even got time to fixate on dumb shit to hate us about? I just don't get it. make me understand the stupidity of it all. How do you got the time? Why make the time? There's so much stuff to be done on this earth, and you are worried about a bunch of niggas who would not. If you separated black people from white people in every other race, you would find that you wouldn't even notice black people are there. We mind our own business so well and stay to ourselves, you wouldn't even know we existed. We wouldn't even know you existed. We only know about you because you keep coming in our spaces, infiltrating. You keep trying to hurt us, harm us, get into our minds, all this stupid stuff. Give us fake history, fake chronology. Leave us be. Stop talking to us. Stop talking about us. Be to yourself. Why do you want us to watch your TV? Let us have our own radio stations. Our own stuff where you not at. I don't want a white man that own BET. I want my own stuff with my own people. That's it. Because all of us individually as races got so much going on in our own race. I don't see how you have the time to think about anybody else. That means to get in their mind, hurt them, harm them. We don't got time. Don't y'all got kids to raise? Don't y'all got achievement and goals? How the hell is your goal to beat up a black man and chain him down? What is wrong with you? How is that an achievement? Your women are, and let me also say this, because I said this and I didn't. Let me say this. Since y'all like talking so much about black women being so inadequate and so unmarriable and all this stuff, God forbid, I rebuke that, return that word, curse to return it to sender with holy fire in the name of Jesus Christ. But since we want to talk about it, if black women are obsolete, are not good women to date, and that's the reason why our men leave us, then would not in the same breath that be the very same thing with white men? Like, would you not also be inadequate because white women leave white men at the same rate that black men leave black women? That's the ratio that's getting together, right? So if we're no good and we're not great, and that's why our men are not with us, then that would mean that white men aren't no good and they're not great, and that's why white women aren't with them. I just had to throw that in there because I put it in the other video, but the other video was so long I didn't post it yet. So I needed to throw that in there. Can we start cleaning? Can you clean your own nose first? Stay out of black communities. Stop making videos about us. Worry about yourself. Stop telling us our history. Talk about your own history. Why is it that white people are scholars in all things that pertain to Negroes, but there ain't no white history for y'all to be scholars of? Y'all notice that? Where's all the white history at? Where are all the white fossils and ancestors that dig the hell up that y'all ain't studying? Why everything that you pull out of the damn ground to study from here to Timbuktu, all throughout Europe, Scotland, Ireland, Asia, everywhere, you're pulling up niggas, and we are specializing historically about niggas. Why is there no white studies? Why is there no Slavic European studies for us to go study and get a bachelor's and master's degree? Can somebody riddle me that, Batman? Why is it that we can go get Egyptologists, but we ain't got no Slavicologists. We ain't got no Northern Europeantologists. Can somebody riddle me that, Batman? Why are we not excavating white people ruins and digging up white mummies and finding white folk? Why is it that we are African American scholar? Where's the white European scholars that specialize in European history? Let me roll that back, because then you'll start stealing our stuff. Slavic white history. Why y'all don't talk about the Ottoman slave trade? Why don't y'all talk about the Russian wars? The Russian and Armenian wars? Why y'all don't talk about, like, the Khazarian folk? Huh? Like, why ain't no studies about them? Why y'all don't talk about the peon slave trade, the incubation babies, and how the Cabbage Patch Kids dolls really started? Why is it that nobody knows your history? Why don't y'all talk about y'all migration story and how y'all came to America? Why y'all always talking about some fake ass transatlantic slave trade that never took place? Why the hell is there so many damn books about fake ass transatlantic slave trade, but none about the goddamn peon slave trade, Ottoman slave trade, the Chino slave trade? Why is there no books about this shit? It took place in the Americas. White people were slaves, but yet there's no books about it. You were as a matter of fact, if you read the article that I did a video on, that the word slave derived, this is what it's titled, so you could go look it up. The word slave derived from my people. Slavic people, which is your white folk that's in America, they call themselves Italian, German, Irish, you're a Slavic nation, right? Come from Austria, Jazakhstan, I don't know all these places, but y'all, that's where you come from, right? Russia, Ukraine, right? A Slavic people who was enslaved from 700, and y'all know how they add them BCs and all that stuff. That shit is garbage, but you can go ahead and go with it. But from the year 700 till 1865. And in between those times, you were able to develop language and cultures for yourself, despite being enslaved by the Iberians, Africans, and the Central European powers that had you enslaved. I mean, Arabics, there it is. The Arabics, the Iberians, and the Africans. I don't know what I was saying. And some Europeans did enslave you as well. Why is that not discussed? Why are there no scholarly books and writings on this? I mean, there are, but it's not found in America like that. It's not on every type of historical channel. Why? But you got every expert, Egypt, America's so-called slave trade. You got all this crap, but nobody talking about white history. Why don't y'all clean up your own backyard and get out of ours? Tell your own story. Come on. Talk about your own stuff. Stay out of our stuff. Stop trying to convince us stuff. Stop trying to brainwash us. If you hate us, as Cat Williams said, leave us alone. What I hate, I ain't going to buy. If I don't like Brussels sprouts, I ain't going to go looking up recipes for Brussels sprouts. I ain't going to go find a Brussels sprout expert. I ain't going to make stuff using Brussels sprouts. I don't like it. I don't touch it. I don't be bothered with it. Try doing the same. This is Kendra with Choice TV. Stay up, stay blessed. Put God first above all else. Peace out.